Hi everyone, I hope you're doing good. So today I want to talk about the three types of people the three types of negative people you need to be aware of. So I used to be a very pessimistic person, very negative, and it was due to my environment because most people were negative. So it can be very challenging to be a positive person when everyone around you is always in a bad mood and with negative thought and everything. And at some point in my life, I met somebody who really changed my perspective, and that person was the most optimistic person I have seen in my life. And he was always seeing things. Let's say he's still alive. He always sees things with the glass that is half full. So because I've been around him, I saw how he was interpreted everything that was happening to him. He really helped me, and I realized that, oh, this is how I want to live. I don't want to be negative. I don't want to always expect the worst to happen. I don't want to always look behind me, stressing that something is gonna come and jump on me and kill me. That's extreme, but yeah, something like that. And yeah, so when I decide to become a more positive person, I forced myself. I was giving myself challenging, like, okay, every time I had a negative thought or I was in a situation that looked desperate, I kind of said to my heart, like, okay, I'm gonna trust that things are gonna turn out well. And even in the very, very challenging situation, I really forced myself to believe that things are going to turn out well. And the more I practiced this, the more I saw the results of being optimistic and positive. See, it was like magic, like miracles. Something was supposed to go south, and then something happened and changed the whole thing. So now that I'm doing research on spirituality, it makes more sense now to me why it happened that way. But before, I just experienced that as a test. I was taking actions. I didn't know why things worked out that way, but yeah, I just practiced it. And since then, I've decided to continue. It's easier for me now than it was before because I am used to doing it now. But I'm not gonna lie, sometimes situation occurred and I don't want to be positive, but yeah, I I always end up doing it because that's the best way to do things. So instead of stressing and complaining and worrying, it's always better to really force ourselves to believe that something positive is going to happen. It doesn't always turn out well, but at least you have more chances to have something positive coming than when you are pessimistic and expecting the worst. So choose faith over fear. That's something I heard from somebody else, and that was a quote I heard from, I don't remember who, but Tony Robbins. He uses this a lot, and yeah, I really saw it in my own life. So now that I am more positive, I want to surround myself with more positive people. I don't want to reject those who are negative, but I want to limit their presence or the effect they can have in my life. Because yeah, not everybody has the willpower to think positively, and I don't want to reject these people because they can't do that. We all have the possibility to do that, but we don't all know how to do it. Yes. So the best that I can do is either to limit their presence in my life, or they're still around me, but I am working on myself to become stronger, and to not be at the effect of what they can say, or what they can do, or the things they can say that can be discouraging. So the three types of negative people I have identified in my life. So we have, first of all, we have the people who want to keep you down, to put you down. When you're trying to do amazing things in your life, you have your projects, and then you want to become a successful entrepreneur, you want to become a successful singer, you will always have those people that will try to discourage you, because they don't want to see you succeed. And you really need to be aware of those people. You need to identify them. So when they say things to you, you know that it's coming from the wrong place. So you're just gonna ignore it, and that's it. Those people, they don't want to do the work to get where you are. They are lazy to get where they want to go. So instead of doing their work to be successful, doing their work to have a happier life, they will try to destroy everybody around them. So we all stay at the bottom, if I can say that. So be aware of those people. We have another type of negative people, who are those who want to protect you. So it's not negativity in the sense that they want to destroy you, but it's in the sense that because they don't believe in themselves, because they're not positive and optimistic, they don't believe that things are possible, they believe that it is the same for you. So if you try something, it's gonna fail. And because they don't want you to be crushed by the failure, they try to make you not even start anything. That way, they think they can protect you from being hurt, from failures, and from your heart being crushed. And this is not really. I would say I understand why they do that. And even in my case, I've done it in my life with some of my friends, because I wanted to protect them. But they proved me eventually that if they had listened to me, they would be in a really bad situation. So when I saw the result of them not listening to me, I decided that from now on, even if I want to protect somebody, I'm gonna let them do what they need to do, because I don't want to be the person that is trying to stop them from what they know in them, that this is what they are supposed to do or to be. So I don't want to be that. And yes, be aware of those people as well. They don't want to hurt you, but they can hurt you if you listen to them, and you really need to do what you want to do. So the third type of negative people are the people who they don't want to see you succeed, but they are not aware of the reason why. So some people, they don't want to see you succeed because they don't want to because they're envious. Let's say they don't want to see you succeed. You don't want to do the work to be where you can be and have a happier life. But you have the other type who don't want to see you succeed, but they don't know why. They are envious, but they are not aware of their envy. They just feel this thing. Oh no, I don't want to see that person succeed, because it's gonna make me feel bad. And they are not lazy to do the work. It's just that they don't know. So when you identify that kind of person, that kind of people, they are actually the one that can you can really help them to turn their life around. So if you find a way to explain to them and to make them identify this feeling of envy, and they're not coming from a negative place, it's just that it's in them and they don't know what to do with that. I saw a video with Marie Folio on Marie TV on YouTube, and she was saying that when you feel envy, instead of trying to destroy the person you are envious of, try to see them as a role model, because they are showing you where you actually want to be. You need to celebrate them, because before you were living your life, you didn't know what you want. You didn't know what you wanted. You didn't know what would make your life better. And then you see that person that is successful and they're doing something, and all of a sudden something opens in your heart because you realize that, hey, I actually want to do that. So when you see that, celebrate that person, and follow the path and consider them as a role model. That's the best way for you to turn out the situation. So if you help that third type of negative people identify their feeling as envy, but it's not negative envy, it's envy like I am inspired by that person, they can turn their life around and they can be a part of your team and be cheerleaders and help you to succeed. So these type of people are actually not dangerous. They just need to be taught. They just need to be oriented and to help. They need to be helped to identify where they want to go later in life. So these are the 3 types of negative people I've identified in my life. I believe if you start to pay attention, especially if you have goals, if you have projects, be careful to who you are talking to, because not everybody will understand what you want. And be careful to identify who is who. Where can I put that person in the 3 types of negative people? And then you can decide what to do with that person. Do you want to just stay away from them? Do you want to limit their presence in your life? Or do you want them to still be around, and you're gonna just strengthen your heart, your mind, so when they say something, it's not gonna touch you? So I can say that in my case, if it's the first type of negative people, the people who are trying to destroy everything because they don't want to see me succeed, I'm gonna stay away from you. If you are the type who want to protect me, so I'm gonna keep you around, but I'm gonna strengthen my soul, my mind. So no, yes, so it doesn't affect me. So what you say doesn't affect me. And if you are the third type, like you are envious, you don't want to see me succeed, but you don't know why, I won't say I'm gonna limit your presence in my life, but I'm gonna try to make you be aware of what is going on in your heart, and why not help you to move to the path of a better life for you tomorrow. So this is what I would do in my case, and this is what I actually do already. So I hope this video was helpful. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you like it, and share it with people if you find it useful. If you have questions, if you have things you want to talk about, please leave a comment below, and I'm gonna read it and reach back to you as soon as possible. In the meantime, I hope you're gonna have a beautiful week, and I'm gonna see you next time. Bye.